And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome to the KicknGravel Bitcoin market update. I am Aaron. Today is Thursday, November the 15th, 2018. Let's jump into the markets, shall we? First, before we get into that, a little Starbucks action. That's not Starbucks. That's something else. I forget the name of that, but you know, always got this thing on standby. Hot coffee anytime, all the time. All right, how about Bitcoin USD on Coinbase, the 1-day chart? You guys know that we had this nice little sell-off. And the next day candle yesterday at 5 o'clock we got this new one here. Now if you're wondering, hey Aaron, what's gonna happen now? Well, I like to go back because history likes to repeat itself to these kinds of sell-offs like we got back here. So we kind of got let's circle that. That kind of happened, right? Ooh. I'm going to keep that on there, and I'm going to take this off. There, that's a little easier to see. So you can kind of count on this guy basically doing the same thing. Okay? So we're going to trade sideways, probably a few more candles like that. And then we'll start making our way up. And then hopefully we don't get dropped again. Hopefully. That's too far out in the future to say. I hope not. But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. We'll see here. Let's erase all that. We're going to go bring this back up. There it is. And move on to Litecoin. LTC USD looking about the same. We're below the Kumo cloud on the 1-day chart. Lots and lots of selling had been going on here. Currently, I am in a small Litecoin trade. I'm enjoying some of that volatility. You know, you get big movement like that, and then everyone's like, oh, what's going on? So that's kind of fun. Ethereum looking just like the other guys, below the Kumo cloud on the 1-day chart. Not much happening here. Yeah. Let's move on to Veritasium. Okay, so as you guys know, I am back in my Veritasium trade. I'm back in on 2 trades. Veritasium almost hit my target, and to me that was close enough, so I bought back in. We're already in some nice profit here. But Veritasium, you know, we did sell up here. We were talking about selling. I hope everyone sold, and we got to ride this all the way down. Now I'm back in Veritas. We'll see what it does. We might get a little bit of a bounce here, and after the, you know, on this run up. But if it runs up, these are some ideas. It could just run up, right? Or it could go, maybe run up a little bit and then fall right back down again. So let's kind of keep an eye on that and see what happens. These targets have all been reached, so I'm going to clear everything out. Got a nice clean slate again. That's really nice. Veritasium, 1-day chart. Excellent trade. Man, I couldn't have been happier. Indicators of kind of nearing the bottom. You might get a little bounce and then some pullback, but I'm happy with that. Now what am I doing? Now that we're back in coin, now what? Well, we can see what the future holds, and it might consolidate, and it could even go lower, like, because we could still retest this bottom, that's for sure, and we could even go below it. But what I'm doing is taking profit off of these moves right here. I'm taking profit, and it could take, you know, when do we start this trade? You know, we've probably sold out here 27th of October. It takes about 2.5 weeks. About 2.5 weeks. Okay. For a trade to complete. if you're patient, you're rewarded, and in the future, when these coins pump real hard, you'll make a lot of money. So yeah, that's kind of how we're playing it right now. Proppy, Pro. This is another coin. I am back in Proppy. We hit right down here at 4.5. I did not catch the bottom. Instead, I got in at 500. It was a 5 even. I got back in. It looks like it's pulling back a little bit, but I'm okay. We sold, remember, at the top up here. Right when it came out of the Kumo cloud, we were like, yeah, we're out of here. And we sold, and we got to get all this back. So we just built up our Proppy stack. Awesome, awesome, awesome. About 50% higher than from when we started. So that's really, really good. Okay, let's see here. What we're gonna do is we've hit all these targets and then some. We got our other low target, so I'm gonna erase this. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm not gonna continue to stay out and see where it goes down. I'm gonna take my profit. Thank you very much, and we'll wait for the next pump, and then we'll sell. So we are looking at possibly some consolidation down here before going higher. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this as, let's do some consolidating, and then we'll start working our way higher, hopefully. We'll see how that turns out. So Proppy, excellent trade. Thank you guys for following me on that. That was, if you guys did, awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, TRX. Let's check out Tron. So Tron, we were hoping that it would come down. It did. We're starting to get our bounce, and what I'm hoping for is that we start kind of working our way back over this way. So that being said, let's take a look at, I'm going to pull up this indicator real quick and get rid of these. Okay, there you go. So Tron nearing the bottom, you're probably going to see it consolidate like that, and hopefully, you know what, it's got to consolidate first. So let's just not get too crazy. Don't get too crazy. Wow, instead of adding everything, I pulled everything off. It might be the jazz music messing with me today. I don't know. It's calming, and it allows me to kind of think and concentrate. But anyway, here we go. Yeah, TRX coming down. Going to trade sideways most likely. And then hopefully we'll start getting some more up. Look for it to, just kind of go like this on the bottom. The bottom bouncing, basically. Yeah, that's all I can say for TRX. Look for some sideways bottom bouncing for a bit. Kind of like what we had up here, but instead down here. And when we get closer to this breakout line, it could break out higher once we get down here. So it might trade all the way down into this kind of wedge area. Let's zoom out and take a look. I'm going to get rid of this indicator just to kind of clean it up a little bit. And let's draw a line of support. So we're down here at the bottom. It's quite possible that our TRX can come down as low as down here. I hope it doesn't, because we have a really great line of support right here. But if it does come down, it could come down over here. So I'm just gonna put that in as a possibility. Okay. All right. So yeah, Tron, you probably, if you've been taking profit, I don't know that this move was like a big enough move to risk any, Tron at this point in time. But we're gonna wait for a real pump before we try to take profit. But yeah, there you go. So that's all I got for that. How about Populous? Populous is really been beaten down here recently. The last 4 or 5 days have been pretty rough on it. Let's move our lines around real quick. I'm gonna go back to our low, and our low should have established a nice high right from there. I'm gonna move this out of the way real quick and just kind of get an idea. Wow, this is a huge triangle, right? Am I right or am I right? So let's pull that down like that and get rid of some of these. Some of this noise here is not, we don't need that right now. Okay, so here you go with Populous. We're below the Tekkensen and Kaijun, below the Kumo cloud. It's at the bottom, right? So we're looking for it to make a bottom here that we can respect, because obviously we didn't respect that bottom right there. That would have been nice, but instead we got 2 more days of sell-off. And I'm imagining it's just bad timing for Populous, simply because, you know, we had that big market sell-off for Bitcoin, and yeah, we just bad timing. So now it's coming down, it's making a bigger triangle for us, and hopefully we start getting a bounce. Now here's what we're looking for. We're looking for the downtrend to stop, and looking for, actually I'm gonna try to look for a breakout here, right? If we can get out of this triangle, that would be wonderful. So let's keep an eye out for that. Populous is done. Humanique, human IQ. I'm going to erase everything I have here. We're going to start over, making new lows, significantly lower lows. So we took profit off of this, made a little bit on the way down, doing fine. It might be good to just kind of wait and see. We need a rebound. We need a little sideways here. This poor coin, look at this poor coin. Oh wow. Yep, that's the big picture. Big picture is not pretty. Let's continue on to OMG. This would be, boy, OMG has a lot of downside now. It's slipping fast. I hope that we can, hopefully, I mean, we broke through support here. It just, there you go. Hopefully that is what we're going to be working with now in the future. I was looking for a pop. Remember we were talking about this pop possibly coming in? It did not happen. Instead, let's remove that and remove that. That never happened. Instead, this downtrend did continue. I'll erase that. Yeah, we're way down. This is the bottom, I think, for a lot of these coins. We had that big sell-off. Every coin dipped lower than it should have, pretty much. So now we're just trying to consolidate at the bottom before springing higher. And there are these stronger coins like Omisigo that weren't as terribly affected. Like instead, you know, Humanique got destroyed. Not destroyed, but you know, it took a beating, much worse than Omise. Omise didn't even break its recent low. So this is a strong coin right here, and looking forward to it popping higher after the consolidation at the bottom. But we may have another day before I would recommend getting back into it. So we're just waiting. Theta. How is Theta doing? Oh, well, it was also negatively affected by this last couple days of sell-off. You can see that we were working in a really great triangle, and then boom, the sell-off happened. Now we're trying to consolidate. Everything got kind of a bigger triangle now. We're going to move that out of the way. I see that the bottom, is, according to indicators, isn't really in yet. So I'm curious to see where theta goes from here. It could be not so pretty. But this flat lining is pretty good. But I'm liking this triangle because we could have a real nice breakout coming up. So I'm just holding my theta. I didn't have anything really significant to take profit off of yet, so I'm just waiting. GBYTE bite ball. Let's see here. So bite ball is trying to give me golden crosses across the way, but I don't really have any significant volume heading up, and we can't really go anywhere without volume. So what I'm going to do is say this baby's range bound for now, where we're going to trade in and out of this guy. That makes sense? So we're trading, you know, right in here in this channel. And I've talked about this before. You can make money in these channels if you know what you're looking for. So that's a possibility. How about pay 10x? Pay is also, like all the others, broken down. We now have a new line of support. We were kind of thinking already it was going to be going down, but now we're looking at the bottom, more consolidation, then sideways, and then we'll work our way up here. Pay is also, let's get rid of these lines. Yeah, we're just going to clean this chart up here. We don't need that. Boy, I like that. I really like pay. I can't wait to get the 10x card at some point. Of course, that's been in the works for a couple of years, right? They keep getting pushed back, but I do want one. Digibyte, let's move on to that. Digibyte still in the downtrend. In fact, we got a death cross again, so we're gonna go lower. We are headed towards my target. Remember that target way back in the day? So this is this would have been a excellent trade. I mean, you would have doubled your stack. I mean, if you had a stack and you sold it up here, you could have done super well all the way down here. Unfortunately, the Digibyte trade really wasn't on my radar up here. Otherwise, that would have been so sweet. But we'll just, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to keep on keeping on. We'll get it next time, fellas. We'll get it next time. How about we take a look at some of these highlighted ones? XRP, how are we doing here? Wow, look at that. XRP feeling like it wants to give a little run up against BTC here. Ripple is, you know, not my favorite coin, but I could talk about it. You can make money on it. That's all I'll say. Apparently the banks are going to try to make money with it too. So, we're above the Kumo cloud. We have, we're headed towards a kind of support or resistance line. And if we do a breakout, this could be a inverse head and shoulders, and it could go pretty high. So just wanted to point that out. And if you don't count this as a head and shoulders, it could just be a cup and handle. But either way, it looks good either way. So, all right. So Ripple, we've kind of covered that. It's looking real positive actually. And XLM. You know what? XLM, I was thinking it was just going to continue to sell off. Stellar Lumens is doing pretty good right now. We got a reversal right here. And it's interesting. Price action from up here has been basically coming down, and we got a reversal, but we've been continuing to come down on RSI, so we haven't even really got a reversal on RSI yet, which I'd love to see. I'd love to see that thing turn right around and head higher into overbought areas. So we could come up and contend, or come up against this resistance line. That'd be good. That'd be real good. Moving on to Bitcoin Cash. Today is the Bitcoin Cash day. I can't even show you this chart because it's not accurate right now, because the markets are down, so that won't work. Because it's Thursday, let's jump into hit some of the traditional markets. So we're stepping away from all coins right now, and we're going to just go into the regular market. So gold, real quick, we got our $1,200 touch on gold. That's what I was hoping for. Where it goes from here, I'm hoping it, because we're in this trend channel, that we go actually up. I'm hoping that we go up. Well, our goal eventually is to get back to the top of the trend channel. But honestly, I'm going to be super conservative on this, because I know that they don't want this gold going anywhere yet. So we'll say top of the Kumo cloud, right? And then possibly back down again. Kind of I think it could do one of these for a little bit. Okay. Little sideways action. Okay, silver. Let's see where that's at. Silver. Silver did bounce, just like I was thinking, on this support line that we made a bottom touch down here. We went just a hair lower. Silver reached a low of $13.90 and is now running currently to $14.33. Where can it go? So we nailed this one. Let's get that out of the way. We're going to just go like that. And then this guy, since where are we going to stop here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about silver yet. I would look for it to probably only go to the Kumo cloud, and that'd be about it. A little bit of rejection after that. We'll see. Brent crude. Oh, baby. Look at this. Wow, I posted. Right? We called the top. It came down. We weren't sure where it was going to go. I gave it another look. Put this parallel trend channel. Rode out later. There's our target price right around here. Boom. Nailed it right at the edge of my parallel trend channel. I mean, just beautiful chart. Now we're heading we're doing a little bouncing, but actually we'll just be continuing to work our way towards, you know what? I think we just go right on over to the Kumo cloud for now. We're going to have to try to make our way topside, but we shall see. Dow Jones. You know what? I think, look at the Dow Jones. This is just playing out perfectly. On this day, I said we're coming down. We're going to come down to there and then do a bounce. It's happening as we speak. And then how about Facebook? We're going to check out the FANG stocks. Facebook Inc. What? Are you serious? Yowza dowza. This poor stock is getting hammered. This is brutal. Look at from where it came. Oh man. Yeah, this is bad. When we broke this, first of all, when we broke this low, it was bad. Then it came up and broke that low, and this is real bad. We're in a downtrend for sure. Like, don't be in this now. Do not be in this yet. Yeah, looks like it was trying to form some sort of double bottom here, but nope, I ain't touching it. Apple. Oh, Apple. So I heard the news recently that they're, all these rich guys are out there buying Apple stock. I think they're pumping news so you buy into it and then they can sell it again. Here's Amazon, still getting a beating. Netflix, getting a beating. Google, trying to consolidate but getting a beating. Yep, that's all I got for today, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching the update charts with me. This is kind of fun. I love kind of going over this stuff. If you're in these coins and I didn't cover a coin that you like specifically, give me a shout or a comment down below, and if I read it, I'd love to go over it for you, and I'll try to go over a little bit more in depth with you too. So we'll go over different time frames so you can kind of get a better look at the overall. Cheers to you guys. I will see ya. It's kind of a lazy day today. It's these fall winter days, man. Real lazy. Talk to you guys soon. See ya.